What's up, guys? It's the real Mr. Squid here. Welcome back to another episode of Tekkit Classic Reloaded. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a pretty good one. So, we got some pretty big plans today, and I also have some news to tell you guys. I got some good news, and I got some bad news. So, the good news is that I built a very cool little train station over here with some secret features. Squid Station. Built it. That's the good news. The bad news is that the footage of me doing it got totally corrupted. Absolutely destroyed. Unrecoverable. So I'll just give you guys a little tour of it real quick. So this is where the tracks are going to be. Once we get a little further into Railcraft and can make some cool tracks. I think that this is going to be our railway to the end once we find that. I know we can make those waystones, but might as well make some cool stuff too from Railcraft. This is a little mailbox I added to be kind of cool. This is where you get your ticket. I don't know. I don't normally build stuff like this, so this was pretty fun actually. This is your waiting area, and I gave the ticket clerk, which there isn't one yet. I gotta get a villager. I gave him like a kind of like a backstory. So he likes to write books. Oh goodness, that's an angle. Hello. He likes to write books. Normally this works. Does it not have paper in it? Maybe it needs... Oh, I think it needs 8 paper. Well, anyway, he likes to write books, and then he puts them here, and he does it by candlelight because he's very extra. There's no need for the candlelight. That actually looks better. I don't know if it still creates light, though. I think it does. So, yeah. I actually want to go get a piece of paper because this little Bibliocraft typewriter is pretty neat. Pretty neat indeed. It's got like little clacking noises. Let me explain this TNT while I'm running past. So, since we moved everything out of there, Bob Squid decided that it was time for construction. So we're gonna get that or deconstruction actually. So he decided he's gonna handle that, and I'm definitely gonna let him handle that. He looks like he's pretty safe. Yeah. So this building is going to be where we do all of our Railcraft stuff. Let me just get this paper in here so I can show you guys what it's like. Look at me. I'm click-clacking in. Oh, it's done. And now we have a book. Tower of Dreams. And yeah, and it makes like a little story. It's super cool and like it's different almost every time. These are all books that I've done. Some of these, oh wow, dying thoughts. It's kind of sad. Any duplicates? Tower of Dreams? No. And then underneath our train station is where we will have some of our Railcraft things. I thought would be a cool idea. This is an elevator from Open Blocks. I don't know if you know about these, but basically you make 2 of them. They're not too hard to make. Let's look at it real quick. So it's wool of any color around an ender pearl. And you make 2 of them, and you put one on the bottom floor and one wherever you want to go, top floor, and you just walk over it and you shift, and it takes you down. So this is underneath. I've also noticed that I messed up this room a little bit. We'll fix that. This is actually right by where... Oh, you can't see it here. Where is it? Over here? Yeah, look at this. This is where we did our first quarry. So we're going to set up our coke oven brick and blast furnace brick down here permanently. Should be pretty cool. And we're also going to set up a tank for creosote, a Railcraft tank. They are very big. Well, depending on the size you make. Ours is going to be pretty large and in charge. Get some oak wood here. Fix that downstairs. So, when you're making a tank, there's 2 types of tanks you can make. A steel tank or an iron tank. Now, we're going to make a steel tank because we have lots of steel. Now, they hold more. I think that the steel has a slightly better look to it, like the color of it. Yeah. So, what you need is steel tank walls and steel tank valves only. I'm making steel tank gauges because I want to be able to see inside of my tank and see the liquid, but that is not a necessity. Now the recipes require a good amount of steel. Steel plates in a circle, or sorry, in a little square, 2 by 2. It makes 8. The gauge is 4 steel plates and glass panes. We'll be making a lot of those. And I think we'll make 2 valves. We need one on the bottom to output liquid. I mean, this recipe makes 8, but yeah. So let's make a bunch of this real quick. Let's see. I hope 4 stacks will be enough, but I'm not sure. We're going to make some steel tank walls. They have EMC. At least most of them do, so if you run out, we can always craft some more. We have the steel to craft more anyway. And then finally, the valve. Oh, apparently I chose a dyed valve. Let's see. Keep clicking on this till we get the one that is the actual recipe, or we can just steel tank valve. Yeah, look at all these options. There it is. So it's iron bars. We'll definitely only need 1 craft of that recipe. Yeah, iron bars, a lever, and steel plates. So what we are going to go do is try to set this up in the floor. I might need to dig out an area, or I might just plop it right on the ground. It depends how I'm feeling. But first, let's fix this. There we go. So maybe, so the diameters are 3, 5, 7, 9. This is a 10 by 10 room. Yeah, 10 by 10 room. So I think we'll do probably the 9 by 9. Yeah, we'll do the 9 by 9, put it in the corner. We'll make it, what, how high is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll make it 5 high. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll do 7. We won't do 9 because we want a little bit more room than that. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Then we'll have this glass. Now, the reason why I'm making this tank is not only because it's from Railcraft and I kind of want to get a, dive into all the mods, but also these tanks hold actually significantly more than IC2, like the tanks we used before. Where are they? Tank, right? Yeah. So these hold like the top tier one. We only had steel. The top tier one hold, what was it, 10,240,000 millibuckets. Let me just check real quick on how much. No, I know they hold more. I know they hold more. So what height are we doing here? 6, right? 1, 5. Oh no, we're doing 5. So to my knowledge, the corners have to be the walls. You can't do glass all the way around. But yeah. Looks like we have plenty so far. And you'll know when the multi-block structure is correct because it will change its appearance. All these glasses, or all this glass, will become connected textures. And you'll be able to right-click on the tank. Oh wait, that kind of looked like it worked. Oh, that did work. Yeah, so this holds. So this isn't the max size, but this holds 7,840,000. So, yeah, and it's not even close to the max size. So it beats the iridium tank out, like, tier for tier. But we don't have iridium yet, so. And this just looks cooler. Now the real question is whether or not we can input from the side. I hope we can, but my gut tells me we can't. That's weird how the glass is connected on the sides, but it's not connected on the bottom. Okay, so let's set up our blast furnace and our coke oven. I think we should put our coke oven in this wall here. Oh no, it's treating it like logs. That's okay. Fix that. That's funny. The axe of the stream thought it was a log. Go back one more. And we'll have this sticking out of the wall by one block. Forgot you have to make this hollow. There we go. So now... Okay, that does work. But does that work? So we'll have to see. We'll have to get some coal in there and double check to make sure that works. Let's hop up here and make this look pretty again. Very nice. So that will be the coal coke, and then next to it we can put the blast furnace. But I don't want that to be sticking out a block, I don't think. Or no, yeah, we can have it stick out a block, that's fine. There we go. Does that look weird? I feel like that looks weird. It's fine. It's a vibe, as they say. You know what we could do? We could just bring this forward. Okay, that looks bad. You know, it's fine the way it is. Darn this axe of the stream, always doing me bad. So what we can do here is we can set up our item translocators. Let me go get some iron blocks and some coal blocks. And we will also craft some other things. Oh, even take a rest maybe. A little bit of a lag spike there. So we're also going to be messing a little bit with Ender storage and Applied Energistics 2 to kind of automate, I don't want to say fully automate, but semi-automate the blast furnace and stuff. Get some iron blocks and some coal blocks. What are you doing? What do you think you're doing? Get out of here. Get a rest in real quick. Okay. I'm just making sure that we have everything. Let me know what you guys think of the train station. I think it came out pretty well. Okay. So we're gonna put some coal in there, some iron in here, and we are going to use item translocators in this little back corner, and it will take the coal coke and put it into the blast furnace. And then we'll need an item translocator here, and one on top of the chest soon, which we will make. And that is what we are going to be getting into. Okay, let's get this chunk loaded. F7, G. There we go, F9. So we'll just do this one, this one, this one, this one. That should be fine. Yeah. Yep, that should be good. It's important to keep your things chunk loaded. Oh, we have our light show on. So to have to go and get our items from that blast furnace and the steel it's making is kind of tedious, and don't really want to do it. So we are going to make an ender chest, but not your normal ender chest. This is an ender chest that can be pumped in and out of. And that is what makes it so special. Let's grab everything for that. Chest, wool, ender pearl. And we need to make 2 to link. Okay. And you can actually color code these. That's what these pieces of dye on the top are for. So I could set this to red, white, white, and this one to red, white, white, and then they'd be linked. And then if I had another one that was another color, they would not share. A good way to know if they're linked is if when you open the one, the other one opens. And we're going to keep default white, white, white as our input to the ME system. And how are we going to input into the ME system? We are going to make an import bus. So we need an annihilation core. We should have some of those, I thought. Yep. One annihilation core. A sticky piston. A sticky piston. And 2 iron. There we go. Okay. So this will take, you connect this to a, anything that holds items, anything at all, or say this, then you use a cable to connect it to your ME system. You'll know that it's working when it's, that light turned blue. I don't know if you saw it. And it says device online. And it is currently inputting the contents of this energy condenser into our system, which it has glass in it. So our glass should be going up, which it is. So that is how you set up an import bus. But what we're going to do, instead of piping, this cable everywhere and setting up import buses everywhere, we're going to set up one with our ender chest here. Watch, I put my wool in here. My wool's over here, just so you kind of get it. And we'll set up an import bus on the bottom of this, piping into our system. And our wool should start going in. And that is how we are going to get our steel back home. Import buses, and you can also speed these up with acceleration cards, but we're not quite there yet. There's also export buses for taking certain items out of your system and putting them into a storage container. But we haven't got there yet. So we'll put this here. Put another item translocator on it. And now when this is done making its first coke, it'll go into here. And when the steel block is done, it should go into here. And our liquid, instead of wasting it and voiding it, should become stored in this giant steel tank. Very, very cool. Now that we have that all set up, let's add one more thing for ourselves, and then it's time to watch Bob Squid do his thing. So let's say we're out and about, really far away, maybe thousands of blocks away, and we want to put something back into our ME system, and we can't. So what we should make is an ender pouch. That is basically the same thing as an ender chest, but it's a pouch that you keep on your person. And it will allow us to put things away. Let's say we're out and about and we find something really cool. Oh, we're missing the leather. There we go. And since we didn't change the color on this, it should be linked up. Yep, it's opening when I open this. I'm really far away and I find a dandelion. I love dandelions. Put it in there. Look at that. Now that dandelion's in our ME system. So that's gonna help a lot. Very cool. So I think this would be a good opportunity to watch Bob Squid handle this deconstruction. Oh goodness. Are we safe, Bob Squid? Are you sure? Did you do the correct measurements? What? Oh, I know why. So since we have this house claimed, it can't be destroyed. Dang it, Bob Squid. Why didn't you tell me? You know, you're supposed to be a professional. That wasn't very professional of you, Bob Squid. Oh, goodness. Oh, oh! Well, that went perfectly. These are some really strong work tables. I have to keep these, I guess. And instead of walking over, we can just put them in our pouch. So yeah, I thought it'd be kind of fun to destroy this building in a unique way so we can build something else here. I know I said that we'd move our ME system over to here, but I want to move our ME system to its own house, like its own building. So, I'm going to clean this right up. And I'm going to, say quickly, sorry about the, footage getting corrupted, guys, but hope you still like the building. And hope you enjoyed the shenanigans that me and Bob Squid got into. Hope you learned something. And that's going to be the wrapping up point, guys. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll have to catch you in the next one. Peace out.